Thank you for joining this morning. It's our weekly partner briefing. Chris Knowles here, and I'm sure all of you are interested in what we're thinking in terms of tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening, forecast-wise. So let's just jump right on in there. That's pretty much all I'm going to cover on the partner briefing call this morning here. Let's jump right to the SPC outlook for tomorrow. So the bottom line up front is we do have a risk for severe thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow night, with damaging winds most likely. Isolated tornadoes cannot be ruled out. As you can see, the slight risk extends into western Kentucky right up to the Ohio River, clips the southern tip of Illinois, and extends back into southeastern Missouri. I put a couple of times on there. It looks like 3 or 4 p.m. to midnight activity in southeast Missouri, and more in the 6 p.m. to maybe as late as 2 a.m. time frame over into western Kentucky. We do expect that the risk area will be adjusted probably 1 or 2 more times. It's a confidence call for us. We're kind of on the northern fringe of the most favorable area for significant severe weather tomorrow. If you're in Mississippi or western Tennessee, I would definitely be a little bit more concerned. And as far as an EM or media conference call, as of right now, we're not planning on doing one. We are using this avenue for now, but if they do extend the risk area, or even if the models just look more concerning and we feel the need to do one, we'll reach out tomorrow, put out a notification like we do in the morning, and let you know if we're going to conduct one or not. So the weather briefing for the area, timing-wise, we expect the front you can see off into Missouri and western Illinois Tuesday evening around 6 o'clock. And then by Wednesday morning, the front is well to our east. I think from midnight on, we're pretty much wrapping this thing up. So it's a late afternoon and evening event for us. Here is a forecast radar imagery for tomorrow afternoon around 3 o'clock. This is the HER model. And we do see convection into western Kentucky. This activity, it could be severe, but I think the concern increases towards 6 p.m. when the parameters become more favorable. But we could have activity as early as 3 o'clock in the afternoon. The next graphic shows you 9 p.m. at midnight. And on the left at 9 o'clock, we have thunderstorms focused on western Kentucky, according to the HER model, extending up into southwest Indiana, not so much back into Missouri and Illinois. You can see right here, this is where the front should be, or approximately be, at 9 p.m. And then by midnight, the front is approaching the Paducah area, but the bulk of the convection midnight Tuesday night has shifted over into the Kentucky Pennyroyal region, according to the HER. And most of the models are showing that. There's fairly good agreement on the timing and the intensity. And yesterday, we were kind of thinking maybe a line, embedded circulations, mesovortices perhaps, damaging wind threat, isolated tornado threat, but a lot of the data today looks cellular. There are a lot of question marks with this event still, some uncertainty involved. Again, I think the better chances for significant severe are to the south, but we're kind of right on the line, so we will continue to monitor and update accordingly. And one more graphic I'll show you. I look at this quite often. This is mesocyclone potential, showing the area of greatest concern being in western Tennessee, where there could be, I think, some supercell thunderstorms. The axis do extend into western Kentucky. And in fact, I circled a red area there where some of the models are showing some mesocyclone potential back to the Ohio River. Again, in the 6 p.m. to 9 to midnight time range as you move from west to east across the area. So that's pretty much it. You know, the standard concluding graphic here. I did put the partner briefing up online, so if you have a link, you can refer to it there if you want to go back to it later, or share it with somebody else if they didn't get a chance to get on here. And that is pretty much all I have.